Alright, taking a look at the 1992 Playmates Star Trek The Next Generation Phaser official Starfleet defensive weapon. Realistic light up phaser beam, 2 authentic Star Trek phaser sounds, bonus technical blueprint included. Alright, so obviously this is pretty old here. I purchased this at a toy store about a week and a half ago, and I thought I would take a look at it. This isn't the first one that I've owned. I had one of these when I was a kid. I traded it from one of my buddies. I do not recall what I gave him for it, and I don't know if he bought it at a garage sale or if he got his new, but I took and I painted this top part black so that it would look more like the TV show. And this is the first that I will be opening this box. It says, works. I paid $30 for it. And this is the way that they put their price tags on at their toy store. Which I appreciate, the fact that they put these Post-it notes on rather than sticking a price tag on it for me to have to clean off. This is a lot easier for me to peel off and put back on if I want to keep that on there for my recollection of what I paid for it. I don't know if this adhesive on this Post-it note is acid-free and if it would not harm the packaging over long periods of time of sitting on there, but for this being kind of opened and not being in immaculate condition, I'm not super worried about leaving that price tag on it. I would say that this is actually in pretty decent condition. I don't recognize the price tag. The original price tag on it was $9.99, and there is no store affiliation on this tag. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say it looks like maybe Ames because of the green, but I don't know that. I'm hoping that this is complete. Actually, now that I'm talking about opening this, if this was purchased brand new in 1992, this would have come with batteries in it so that you could press the button and hear the sample sound. And so my question for you is, if you're going to buy a collectible that has batteries in it that you're going to store away or display, do you think that it is a bad idea to open it up, remove the item, take the batteries out, and put it all back in so the batteries don't like explode and corrupt the inside of the electronics of your toy? Or do you think, as long as you never open it up, it's in mint condition regardless of what those batteries are doing inside the packaging? Myself personally, I think the right thing to do would be to open it up and take those batteries out so that everything is in good stored condition. But I don't know, that's kind of curious here. So let's have a look here and see what all comes in here. It looks like this is definitely something that was played with. They said it works, but boy, it seems like it's pretty jammed up in here. They've got the battery cover is kind of like forced on, and it is not, it's kind of forced into position. So let's see what all comes in here. Looks like they've got the original sticker sheet, but they do not have the instructions and they do not have the blueprint that would have come with it. So I bought this to display in the box. I don't really have any intention of pulling it out and playing with it or displaying it. It looks like they did put the stickers on. I wouldn't have said they did a bad job putting the stickers on. Maybe. I mean, like, the stickers are a little off-centered and they don't look great. But I'm thinking I'm going to need to get myself a tool Alright, and this is why you pull the stuff out and check it at the store, because that's exactly what I would have taken the batteries out so that they would not do something like this. I don't know how you can claim that it works when it looks like this. So that's disappointing. Alright, so this is really disappointing here, that the toy store that I bought it from obviously did not check it. It made a claim that it works, probably taking the person they bought it from, took their word for it. I don't see a lot of corruption here, or corrosion, excuse me. I suppose it is corrupt. But, let's see if this thing will clean up and work. Do these batteries have a date on them? How long have they been in there? January 1998. Yeah, those have been in there for a while. Okay. Let's score this metal here and see if we can make a good connection. See if this will work again. That's crazy that those batteries are that old. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna guess that this is not going to work. But let's see here. Wow, that's impressive. Huh? Wow, I did not think that that was going to go that direction. So it does work. It would have been nice if they would have cleaned out the corroded batteries. But, alright, so taking a look at this phaser. This one here needs cleaned up. And you can see that there is some sticky residue on it. What I will do is take and clean it with some lemon oil, and that should take whatever the adhesive is off of there. But in the meantime, let's show you the features of this. So it has a light. It is a very dim, old school light. It's not going to project very far. It has two sounds. This one I do recognize from the TV show. This one I do not. So I don't know if this would be like, okay, we're cutting something, and if that's what they're going for, that kind of sound. Sounds like a toy car trying to start and not being successful. So, yeah, that's the way that it sounds and looks. If you take the battery cover off and remove the batteries, there is a switch inside, and you can turn the light switch, the light bulb, on or off, and that is in the off position. And then if you put the batteries back in, and I believe that this was the way that the store model would have shown them in the packaging, and now it still makes the sound, but the light is out. So, alright, let me get this cleaned off here and show you what it looks like all cleaned up. Alright, so that cleaned up pretty okay. I was able to get some of the adhesive off of that. I could spend more time cleaning it up. I don't know if I will or not, because it's going to go back into the packaging and display in the box. So I'm glad that the box looks okay. And it's not in bad shape. I kind of regret spending $30 on it for display purposes like that, especially in this condition. But it's okay. There we go. So let's show you what with the dim lights how this looks and what it projects. All right, so this is just about, I don't know, 18 inches away from the surface of the table. So it projects a little bit. It is definitely dim though. It is not new technology. So let me put this back in the box and show you what it would look like displayed. So this would be how you would find it on the store shelf, and you'd be able to push the button and hear the sounds. And I might have considered leaving the batteries in this and then just keep checking on them every maybe couple of years. But given that it's already had batteries that have exploded in it, I feel like I'm fortunate to even get it to do its thing now after having batteries in it since 1998. So but I feel like that gives a good argument for my, do you open the package, remove the batteries to keep the toy in good condition, or do you say no, it doesn't matter if it's in good condition, as long as it's sealed and the package is good, that's what matters. But anyway, so the number is actually pretty low on this one, 109726, and the packaging is actually in pretty good condition. This isn't the first one that I have displayed. I had another one. I regret selling that one because it had right here a Toys R Us clearance sticker. And I think anything that has a Toys R Us sticker is just a real fun thing to have in your collection. But this should display well in my collection. If there's a lesson to be learned here, when you're at a toy store buying old collectible toys and there were batteries that came in it and the package is open and can be checked, might be a good idea to do that. Maybe I could have talked them down from $30, showing them that the batteries were corrupted. Maybe they would have sold it for 20 or 15 even. Who's to say? But anyway, thanks for checking out my videos. We'll catch you next time.
Mark, are you gonna be a dork your whole life? Hope not.
Really sorry. I apologize unreservedly. I offer a complete and utter retraction. The imputation was totally without basis in fact and was in no way fair comment and was motivated purely by malice. And I deeply regret any distress that my comments may have caused you or your family. And I hereby undertake not to repeat any such slander at any time in the future.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome.